Are you being betrayed? Are you being sold out? Are you being hated because of a dream, because of something deposited in you and you wish to do, and you've been sold out? Are you equal to Joseph? There is a way out. After being sold out and several years, Pharaoh now elevates this young man to a higher level than even the citizens of that city, Egypt. And there came a time when the famine was in place, just as Joseph predicted. And something happened. His own brothers now came looking for food. They came to see him. They didn't know he was the one. He knew his brothers because he still had that in him, that no, this my brothers, they sold me out. He didn't say because they sold me out and what, so I'm not going to attend to them. He did attended to them. And when they had met in the room and they were discussing things, he said to them, my brothers, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. God sent me ahead of you to prepare for you a remnant on earth. Because of this great deliverance, perhaps you might have sold me because God had a better plan to elevating me. And he's telling his people that they shouldn't worry. They were hurt. We sold him out. We thought he was going to die. But where is he today? He is now the governor of all Egypt. Wow. And this man was at the best position to tell his people, I won't feed you. I won't mind you. But he said, my brothers, do not worry. God sent me way ahead of you to prepare you for this. You are offended, perhaps because God knows that 10 years to come, you will get there. You will deliver a group of people. That is why he did all this. Let's continue. In verse 8, he says, so then, it was not you who sent me here. They sold him out. But he's telling them, hey, it wasn't you who sent me here, but God. He made me father to Pharaoh, lord of his entire household, and ruler of all Egypt. Now he says to them, now hurry back to my father and say to him, this is what your son Joseph says. God has made me lord of all Egypt. Come down to me, don't delay. What a word. After being betrayed, after being hated, after being offended, this young man still tells them, don't worry. God saw a problem 10 years to come, 20 years to come, 5 years from now, 2 years from now. And if he has kept you where he is or where you are, you might not be moving or you wouldn't move. So he had to cause somebody to offend you, perhaps to move to the next level of your life. There is a positive way out of every offense. Joseph might have thought, yes, they sent me, they want me to go and die, they want me to go and do this. No, he took an advantage of the opportunity God had for him. Perhaps if Joseph should have stayed in his father's house, he wouldn't have been governor over anything, over anybody. So what did God do? He caused his brothers that, hey, cause this guy to move. Until you move, God's purpose may not come to pass in your life. You have stayed there too long, and God wants to move you, so he has to offend you with somebody. Perhaps he has caused a lot of things to happen just for you to move, to see his glory in our next lives. There is a way out. Think the positive way out. Don't be offended with anybody. God has a better plan for you. Let go of everything and forgive the person who has offended you, perhaps a year ago, even perhaps today, somebody offended you. Just let go and see the positive side of this revelation. That perhaps the person is offending you because there is a way out. There is a better